Okay, sorry so much, Collective. Actually, I started recording that, and yeah, I didn't have enough storage, and I had to go delete some videos. Um, totally sorry. I'm going to start over again. Again, this is Roots. Um, if you stumbled across this, it was meant for you to stumble across it. Today, I'm doing a purpose read, a collective read for your purposes. We have many purposes in life, not just one. We may have a main purpose that we may not even realize we did, you know, until later on down the line. But what's out here for you in the physical is I feel like most definitely you're connected to music big, but this is healing for you and others. You're going to use this to heal, and I felt very much a very nurturing, loving, healing spirit that was around me. And this is your passion, your desire. You're moving forward with determination. This is what you want. This is also a side hustle of yours. We'll see that down here, and we'll go ahead and go down there. I like to go across first and then down, but basically because you don't worry about a thing. You trust the divine. You trust your faith. You talk to angels. You call them out by your name, by their name. Maybe you're an angel. This again tells me that you definitely are an entrepreneur that likes multiple streams of income. You understand the principle of you do not chase money. You do not, what you do doesn't feel like a job. It's what you would love to do. So it's not a job. You know how to make multiple streams of income happen for you. You're single. And again, you're very nurturing. Now, this is actually, and I made mention of that because you're going to see why this connects. I'd rather read in this way for this reading anyway, so I'm going to. I feel like in the center, in the core of your heart, the core of your soul is where your heart is, that you definitely work with flowers, but you feel like the flowers bless people. So you may have your own gardens that you take snippets from and bless people with them. Because again, you understand the truth of the universe. You have actually ascended. You're very intellectual, but you also learn how to control your emotions. And there's a message coming into you, and it could be underneath the full moon because you have quite the control over your emotions. And again, we can see that you're very artistic. You do have to communicate with others in order for your artistic endeavors. Somehow, some way, you communicate with others. But again, you do have music. That's communication, you know? And you're committed to this. Totally committed to this. Okay, and that's what I was saying. You see flowers right here, and that could be even a garden. Maybe you bless people from the fruits or the vegetables of your garden. And that's what I said about this when, my video cut off. However, yeah. But see, when I said that, then I uncovered this, which has flowers and a vegetable and a few things in it as well. Grapes. There's fruit up there with some flowers, but there's fruit. All things bear fruit. Okay? But you're also, and this, like I said, this is for the collective. They all might not resonate with you, but, you know, what resonates with you, it's for you. If it resonates with you, it's yours. But you're also studying, reading, researching, you're educating yourself, you know, because it gives you confidence. It helps you with your clarity. I don't believe it helps you with your clarity in your career because, again, a career is saying, I'm doing this all of my life and that's it. But that's generally not what happens in life. You have to be prepared for the unexpected because everything you don't know. Again, this is telling me that you could be studying very much psychology, psychiatry, you know, whatever. You have to study psychology first, become a psychologist before you can be a psychiatrist, from what I understand. Okay. Anyway, we won't go there. Most definitely, you're learning how to keep your emotions very balanced. As I said, this is someone that's emotionally balanced. You're learning how to keep those emotions very, very balanced. When to open up to love, when to wait for love, and when to be steady and just stay where you need to be in that, you know, that zen of your love, you know. Because you have definitely transformed. You took the deep dive into the very depths of your heart and your soul and who you were. You loved yourself. This has made you more fortunate. It's brought more opportunities into you because this requires faith. And again, you're using your faith. That's the belief in who you are and what's inside of you. Who created you? What are you created of? Creator essence. Again, this is somebody that definitely, I said you're going to be healing. I felt a healing, a very nurturing energy around me. This, you know, could be body work as far as massage therapist, energy healing again with the crystals, physical therapist, exercise training. I feel like you have a few tattoos, or you could be a tattoo artist because you're a very artsy person. You could do all of these. But this is your secure line. This is where you're making your money from. This is your security right here. This base right here, okay? And there's a message coming in about this, and it's coming in quite swiftly to you. So you might be getting a deal or an offer because that's kind of what I see over here. And these came out and I went ahead and took them. Because you're going to be a speaker, a leader type speaker. That's going to teach others how to heal themselves the same way you learn to heal yourself and the same way that they have to heal themselves. You actually, you know, you kind of give them the pole and the fish in the tackle box and teach them how to fish, you know, instead of giving them the fish. So tomorrow they get what? They don't get to eat, but in your case they don't heal themselves. It's like, you know, you're giving them your knowledge of how you did it yourself. Which again is going to the depths of yourself, right? Over here. Right here. Getting balance, because when your emotions are balanced, you get balanced, you get in line, you get your masculine and feminine lined up in you well. Okay, again, not calling out signs because this is definitely for the collective. I don't care what sign you are, but you definitely are going to be a speaker, or you are a speaker. You speak of this and you're getting well, first let's go further. This is your destiny. You know this within your heart of your heart. You know it within your soul. You know it all down through. You know this is your destiny. This is what brings you up to the very core of your soul, where love actually radiates from, because love is love is love, as Hugh says on First Eye Intuitions or something. She got to go to her. She's very intelligent. Intelligent reads. Again, you're turning your back on an offer if it's not any offers that come to you as far as what you do goes, does not have the right energy or doesn't give you equal. In other words, again, if you're healing somebody, it doesn't matter whether they're paying you or not, and they do not in turn try to work on themselves, then why, I am sorry, but ethically I would say no. It's not an equal give and take. Yeah, they're paying for your time, but you're having to struggle and you're having to use energy on them that you don't have. Time is energy too. Our energy is not time. It's worth something. I don't like time. Time is illusion, and I can't even stand the changes. Up and down, spring ahead, fall back. It's insane. It drives me nuts, okay? But you are getting communication, definitely. That, as I said, if it's not an equal give and take, you're turning your back to this. You know your worth, you know you definitely heal. You're a healer. You're a good speaker. Yeah. Because you definitely have kept yourself in solitude to gain this, to study about this, to learn what you're doing. Because you knew it was the key. The key was inside of you. All you had to do was use yourself. You are the key. Okay? You're the key to your own personal self. On the bottom of the Purpose decks was definitely author. This is somebody, again, that's very artistic, very well balanced. You also could be writing a book or two or many, who knows. I know how that goes, okay? So, yeah, let's go ahead, and I'm going to get the dark and the light energies on this for you. And then I think that's good. Okay, yeah, that's what I was saying. It doesn't matter. You're moving forward. You don't care what anybody says. If their beliefs differ from yours, but if their attitudes interfere with you, you don't care. You're moving forward. You're staying within this, in this physical. You are into music. And you don't care the style. You don't care whatever. It's what your attitude feels, what your energies feel. You're very passionate. You desire that. And I said you could be a part-time musician. This is your security, which I don't think you've started it yet. But this right here will be your security. This right here, this body work, this energy healing will actually be your security. But I think it involves music, crystals. I think it involves your art. It is an art form. And the fact that you bless others sends you more blessings. Don't ever deny someone their blessing by not accepting their blessing. Take their blessing, because it blesses that person as well too. That's like if somebody does you wrong. You don't wish bad karma, or well, there's no such thing as bad karma, folks. It's dharma. If it's good, it's karma, period, in general. Okay, so if you're, if you're, you know, wanting somebody, getting off on somebody's bad karma, or karma, excuse me, getting off on somebody else's karma, no. Oh my gosh. I'm just saying, pray for them to be blessed. Talk to the divine about them being blessed. Send blessings to them. Opposite way. Oh my gosh. I could teach on that alone. Okay. Yeah. A lot of people don't understand blessings either. Blessings can be curses. Depends on how you bless. Transition to the spirit realm. Okay, I had a feeling. This is a very strong individual out here that I have. You may have lost somebody, but I think this is somebody that has basically... Now, I tell you, there's no veil there. But if you want to call it a veil, you've done, you know, you may be straddling that veil. 1 foot on this side, 1 foot on the other side. You may have been passed over at one time, okay? Let's just put it that way. You may have actually been dead. Let's just make it stronger. Okay, just saying. Give me the dark and light on this. This is why I'm feeling you the way I'm feeling you. Get that. Yeah, absolutely. Because you know this is all for your spirit. Every bit of yourself, like I don't do time well. My spirit knows, you know, when it nudges me to sleep into bed and stuff like that. Okay? You're somebody that's totally, yeah. You take your time. You use the word time again. You take your breaks when you need your breaks, okay? That's what I said about the garden, okay, in the video that didn't take. This is something that I feel like that it's been with you through childhood, this gardening, you know, just being in the garden. So this is just something you enjoy having, is a garden with flowers and fruits and vegetables, and because it brings back sweet memories for you. Okay, get that. Yeah, because you understand the physical realm needs you as well as the spiritual realm. Your heart, this is heart chakra color, you know. Oh yeah, there's a message coming into you. I believe it has to do with over here again. The fact that you are definitely receiving a message. This message is coming in swiftly towards you. But it's a message about what you're doing. Yeah, it'll be here soon. Okay. Light and dark. Yeah, it's been a process talking the past few days. I don't know why, folks. I really don't. I guess I do, but you wouldn't believe me if I told you. You're clairvoyant. You see this coming. Like I said, you had a touch of death there, baby. Death leaned over you. Uh-huh. Because you're your true self. You know how to be your true self. You are your true self. You're authentically you in every single freaking way. Nobody can be you but you. Nobody can do you but you. Frick, I'm a Scorpio. I change every single freaking day. Clean up time. Time to get things cleaned up because the offer might be good that's coming in. Just saying. Just might be good. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and check your chakras. And this is give us a little bit of wisdom. Help us see what's going on. Yeah. You got rid of definitely any collision, any beliefs, systems, programming, paradigm shifts, like, you know, maybe wearing designer clothes, having an attitude, and your energy's just constantly on edge. Because that'll do it to you, especially if you have to charge that stuff to a credit card or even pay cash for it nowadays, you know. Nah. Think not. You release those ways. It's like, I know how to flow with spirit. I know how to let the divine take care of me. Again, I feel like that you definitely, maybe a bittersweet sensation. It is hard. I understand what this is saying, you know, because my grandmother used to call me her veiled baby. Every time we were like down in the basement one time, we were putting up canned food, and she said, "I love you, my veiled baby." And that's when her and Mom told me, I guess I was born dead. It wasn't last time I died, but it was the first time on this realm that I did. And so after so many times of that, it's like bittersweet, because you begin to remember things, and the things that you remember are like, whoa, you know, it's stuff you don't share totally with others. But yeah, there's a bittersweetness to it. Actually, the bitter part is when you realize that you actually volunteered to come back for this time, not knowing that you feel like you're in a whole nother time. It's like, this isn't where I left, damn it. I had floating buildings and oh, yeah, it was crazy. I mean, yeah, okay, I understand that one completely. So anybody out there, yeah, if you've been through that, understand what I'm trying to say. Right, there we go. Growth. This has, just taking the time to spend with your spirit has caused so much growth within you. And you're doing everything that you enjoy, everything that gives you joy, everything that makes you happy, everything you love, everything you're passionate about. This is what you're doing. Because these all come out of the sweet memories that made you who you were today. The creator essence within you took all those sweet memories and created who you are today. And your joy, your love, your happiness, your nurturing. Very loving. Okay, absolutely. We got the King of Cups out here. Very loving. Unconditional love. But studying unconditional love. Maybe you're studying yourself, or, you know, studying unconditional love. Again, you could be studying psychology, you know. But you definitely know that this world, the physical world, needs you. You feel it within your heart. You know it. And you're a miracle. We'll come down from the bittersweet on that. Some have called you a miracle. You just feel like everybody else can do it too. Because it's a matter of what you think and what you believe. And it's a matter of what you say and how much faith you have. You were afraid that this would dissipate you. Understand this too. Because when you do heal other energies, some people take on the energies. Some people know how to take them on and release them, and some don't. You can't heal until you learn how to release the energies that you're healing as well. This will cause dissipation in you. And it's what you have to learn to do, is not to even take the energy into you, but to just, like I would here in the 3D, you know, just skim the energies, you know, with your energies. Skim across them, because I guarantee you can scry the energy, scry the soul, scry the being, scry the, you know. Just skim them. Don't take them in. My thing is blocking my mind from hearing all the chatter in the stores and everything that's going on around me. That's what I'm trying to conquer. Okay. Destiny. Again, you know this. You know you're destined for this, okay? You've done seen this. You're very clairvoyant. Clairvoyant. Okay, let me see. Be yourself. This is my Grumpy Red Fairy, and I love this Grumpy Red Fairy, and I'll probably finish. I might go through April with some of these cards, because it just feels like that time of year. But yeah, she's adorable. She's not grumpy at all. She just tells you to be yourself. Grumpy and all. People's giving you grief over you being yourself. That's what I heard. You're not in grief over anything. People has given you grief because you've always been yourself. And they're like, why? Because I exist. At least to you I do, so. And hey, baby, I'm taking up space in your head for free. You know, don't think so much about me. You have a bit of impatience flying in you right now at this point in time. I'm going to go ahead and get some guidance for you, because you got a little bit of impatience going on there. So we getting the unicorns out. Told you this is an oracle day, basically. When you do purposes, I think, you know, just a few tarot down and you good to go. Okay, there's one that turned over in the deck. I'm taking first. Yeah, because absolutely. Because of the fact, again, you released anything, again, that was like old paradigms, old programming, people telling you, it just, the energies that were so, like, against who you are personally. Like, really? You think you're going to make it? You know, just those kind of naysayer type energies. Because you definitely released it. Now you get to celebrate, because there is going to be a positive outcome. It's assured. Go ahead and start celebrating your success now. Because you're going to achieve exactly what you wanted to achieve. Because of everything I've said. Play it back. Okay. Let's get these. Because you are innocent. You know how to play. You nurture the child within you. And you live life. Oh yeah, after this, you sure do. You live life in childlike wonder. Everything's like, ooh, ah. Never seen it that way before. Because your eyesight changes. I see living things. I see things, it glows, literally glows. If it's dead, it lingers in darkness like a blob, like a gray blob. It just lingers like in this dark space, like a gray blob. I can't explain it. I can't take, you know, my brain out. I wish I could and plug it in. I really do. Miracles, again. We have miracle here. There's people that says you're a miracle. Have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender the how. Don't worry about it. And you don't. That's what you did. You surrendered the how of it all. Okay? You've already surrendered. You know your faith is strong. Abso-freaking-lutely. Just what you're doing, going with the flow. You know this is the key. You found the easier path. You've surrendered. You've surrendered. This is surrender. Surrender the outcome. Release your expectations and begin to anticipate this celebration. Like I said, anticipation, damn it, it's like burlesque. You just get more excited. Just show a little at a time. That's what Spirit does. Because everybody can't say their third eye's all the way open. Because you wouldn't be able to handle what you've seen for reals. I promise you. It opens a little at a time. This is our ascension. Do what excites you. And that's what you're doing. You're putting your passion into it, your desire, your passion and desire for this life. Because you've been told it's a miracle that you're here. Just stay fired up about life, you know? And increase your energy levels. Heck yeah. So you don't dissipate. There we go. But that dissipation does come from the fact that you get into energies that you bring back with you or stay with you because you don't know how to release them, or it's hard for you to release them. This is when you realize another opening comes, okay, another level of ascension. Eye opens up a little bit farther and I can see, now I know I can just skim the energies. I can scry a soul without having to enter them. And I also know, by the way, over here, if it's worth my time in investing or not. My energy. We're not going to say time. We ain't going to say money. We're going to say my energy. Okay? Let me see this, Spirit. Let me see this. Give us some guidance for it, for the collective. Okay, yeah, because we can see over here, there's going to be a partnership. This is definitely going to be teamwork, okay? You're going to have better results, and this is going to be trustworthy. Because you were a little bit worried about that. It was causing you a little bit of impatience. You can't wait for this to come through to you. But this is going to help you build a support team, a talented support team. Because you are building. You're building. Help's coming in. That it's coming in. We've seen that. Okay, let's go over here and get some guidance. Again, you know this is destined. And yeah, that was here. Yeah, you give other people grief. You do. Because they don't like the fact that you're you. Okay? You're authentically who you are. And they're like, how in the feck? Because you don't fake. You don't try to. Might be why you feel abandoned. Because maybe, you've always been like that all your life, and then boom. I'm not taking them because they just fell out in a chunk. Okay. Intention. Be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want. Be bold with your request to the universe. Exactly what you want. Because it's your destiny that you create. unless you're bold with that and speak it exactly like you want it. Yeah, you don't want to get an abomination. And I heard Spirit saying, we're on the Grumpy Red Fairy. You know, just be yourself, and, you know, you give people grief, damn it. You give people grief being yourself. They just don't understand you, and they think you should change. And you're like, no, quit grieving me. Trust. And that's what you're doing. You have already, I believe, leaped into that faith, into the knowing, the believing that, damn it, you can fly. And you know, there's no limit. The stars ain't even the limit. You know that. Because you know your past lives. Any karma you had, you released it a long time ago. You're an old soul. You have a lot of deep wisdom. You can help people heal their past lives. You have ascended. You've raised your vibration. And you can help others raise theirs as well, too. Teach them how to. Okay? Beautiful card. It looks good with this first one. First one and last one. And that's really what we got here. Celebrate a partnership right over here that's going to bring into you an equal give and take. Something that you can trust. Yeah. Because this is something actually to come out of your creation, your destiny. You create your destiny. So you created this offer. Just saying. Okay. Let's go ahead and, yeah, that's a purpose read for you. No, they're telling me go ahead. That's your guidance. Let's see some more here. This is my earth magic. Again, innocence. That's like, you know, you're, sometimes your reputation can precede you. Sometimes you can actually be a legacy in your own time. You're still walking around and people still talking about you, girls or guys, because way back when you were a teenager or even a young child, you made such an impression on people that you became, and it's just like any other story, it grows and it gets so much bigger. The next thing you know, you're hearing things about yourself, and girls like, you know, still talking about this legacy and realizing it's like, well, that's me. That's, you just said my name. You know, yeah. And people can take that and project so much more onto you. But in the truth of the matter, you're innocent. You're very childlike. You know how to see the world in that childlike way. You're very innocent. You're very passionate as well. You have passion and fire and desire within you. Yeah. Because there was a breach. You had to make the bridge to cross over from the other side. You had to agree. I agree that I will come back for this time. Because this was a contract you already made. You couldn't breach it. You had to be the bridge across to it. Vulnerability. And you have to sacrifice and let go, and that's exactly what you did to flow with spirit. You had to be very vulnerable. Again, passion on top of passion, above passion, under passion. Whoa, yeah, celebrate this, because you definitely are getting, yeah, you're getting this, I feel like multiple streams of income that's coming to you. Your purpose right now is looking very good. You've been in your stillness, and I said that you actually, one of the cards was that you've been locked away for a while. You might be in seclusion for a while, definitely. because you're getting things worked out of you and worked into you, okay? I'm not taking all these. Yeah, see, you activated that intention. You activated the intention you set out. Abso-frackin-lutely. Yeah. Because you know the promise has always been blessings. Blessings were talked about here. Yeah, you bless those that done you wrong. One day I'll tell you why, maybe. You've been isolated. You've been submerged because you're ready to basically, yeah, you had a rebirth, a transformation. You released everything and let go of that mud and dirt and all that stuff that was feeling yucky on you, and you just let it go because you knew what you needed to focus on. These colors are so beautiful together so far, and then we get another one that sent you on a vision quest. This is sent you into the valleys, the land of the dry bones, and the land of the giants, where you also had created yourself and brought you through to a new beginning. But it took the sacrifice. It took the release. And you were very diligent toward it. Okay, these were over here. Okay. That's my read. Yeah, if you liked it, you know, please give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you've even stayed and watched it. I mean, it just helps my algorithms out. And if you feel inclined, please subscribe. And I only come in when Spirit leads. And I'll see you when I see it. Until then, everybody, take care of yourself. Be safe. Be kind to one another, please. And know that you're very, very loved. See you when I see you.